Hello, hi, ladies and gentlemen. My name is 𝐓𝐀𝐒𝐓𝐄, and you're tuned into Taste Gaborone with Robertsons. I'm not alone today. I'm joined by 𝐓𝐀𝐒. We're going to be talking all things pigs on fire and all things putting flavor into our meat. Hi, 𝐓𝐀𝐒.
Hello, how are you, Les?
I'm fabulous.
Right.
I'm fabulous. So I'm super curious to know all about this brand and experience that you've built around meat and around pigs on fire. Can you tell us about where you started?
All right, so we started with fire, and then we got a pig, and then the fire burned.
And then the fire burned and it combined.
In the beginning,
there was
fire. You know? In the beginning, it was charcoal. Charcoal became fire, and meat went on it. So we started this thing 5 years ago. With just pigs on fire alone. And the idea behind it was obviously to get a braai experience.
Right.
I am from Lobatse, but originally from Karakubi, so grew up in Lobatse. So those two places say meat, meat, meat. So
all the time, yeah.
Karakubi being where meat is raised.
Yes.
Right? That's in the 𝐓𝐀𝐒 area. And then Lobatse being where meat was prepared to be served. So that's where I grew up. So I grew up around meat all my life. But the one thing I liked about meat, we started with a pot and a poiki, but then as I graduated, I discovered that fire cooks nicer and better. So then we graduated into meat on fire. That's where it started from. It was born out of Jarateng.
I get you.
So from Jarateng, we gave birth to Pigs on Fire, which graduated to become Meat on Fire Africa, which is now the mother brand of what Pigs on Fire is. It's an experience-based event, as you said.
I get you.
Experience how to cook, how to prepare, how to cook, and how to enjoy meat, in this case, pork.
I get you.
Yeah.
So what would you say is your favorite aspect of the Pigs on Fire event?
People gathered around the fire and having a braai.
Right.
That's literally what it is, because I hardly eat any of the meat during the event.
Yeah.
I interact more with people. So my favorite part is people around a fantastic meal that's properly prepared and they're literally enjoying it. Because when people enjoy your food, there's something about it. You know, that's why mothers love cooking, and we feel really cooking with nurturing, because you enjoy the fact that someone enjoys the meal.
And that you're taking care of someone and they feel taken care of.
Yeah, you know, the meal is inside that plate. That's what I enjoy.
That's how we're finding the me in every meal with Pigs on Fire. Look at that. So let's say it's my very first time attending this event. What's an absolute must-do as Les at Pigs on Fire? An
absolute must-do is to come early.
Okay.
So the event starts at 2 o'clock. The must-do is to come exactly by 1:30, park your car, come out, find your seating. Literally, get your first plate at the gate at 2 o'clock.
Yes.
Go find your seating, sit down and enjoy. That's the most important thing, because half the time people come late. Late means a lot of the food is going down. The good tasting food has gone down. So I've got to rush. So you're going to find yourself eating a braai only when you missed out on barbecue ribs.
All right.
As an example.
I get you. So I see that there's some sister brands going on. I mean, today we're talking all things Robertsons, all things Pigs on Fire, but what's Beasts on Fire? What's the difference between the two?
So Beasts on Fire is built around beasts, right? So in beasts, you've got a cow, you've got an eland, you've got crocodiles, you've got all the big animals that you can think of.
Yes.
That's where we cook this. So we go bigger on the animals in terms of scale. And then we also include, obviously, other meats beyond there, your lamb, your goat, and so on. But we go beast mode.
I get you.
Yeah.
So can you tell us a little bit about your long-term vision in closing, just to tell us about what your bigger, broader dream is for this experience?
Okay, so what we've done in building this brand, it was initially an internal thing where we say we cook for people, people come and enjoy.
Yes.
And then as we grew on, we realized we really are bigger than just that. We need to have a bigger impact on people. So we are now going to a space where we are saying to other cooks out there, other food vendors out there, say, come on board and be a part of it. We want to see a big Meat on Fire festival in Botswana, that everyone travels from everywhere to come in and enjoy our meat. Either it's mukoto, it's mutobiso, it's a swai, it's a robe, it's braai or whatever. We want to see that happening, where it's not just us cooking for people, but us inspiring young people to cook.
Of course.
We want to train more people to do what we do.
I get you.
We want to train or develop welders out there to say, look, you're a welder, yes, but can't you make this kind of braai stand for us and for other people?
Yeah.
So it's not just about the eating. So we want to create a value chain where people learn new skills of cooking.
Yeah.
People improve their welding skills. People improve their service skills. Botswana is land linked.
Yes.
We're right in the center of other countries. And we are known. You want good food, you know where you go. I mean,
Good
everything
beef.
Botswana is good.
Yes.
Whether someone wants to debate it or not, the best plate you're going to have is obviously seswabo, khobalerotse, kamorogo a dinama. That's who we are.
Yeah.
So we want to share that with the world. So the bigger vision is we create a bigger platform for people within Africa, primarily Botswana, to showcase to the rest of Africa who we are when it comes to a plate.
That's absolutely fabulous. So I'll be your chef's helper for the day. Robertsons is bringing the flavor into your kitchen, but I am asking for permission to bring the chaos. Do I have your permission?
You have permission to bring your chaos. I mean, come on, it's Robertsons. You know, when you grow up as a young person and you know what you buy? Barbecue, steak and chop.
Can I spicy steak and chop?
Yeah, and these are all, those small sachets, these are all Robertsons.
Yeah.
Put your cooking oil, mix that, the traditional marinade, mix that, and then you make your broth.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. We can't...
It's taking you back there.
Yeah, I'm actually thinking of a poiki now. So.
That's fabulous. Thank you so much for granting us permission. Viewers at home, stay tuned. We're bringing in the chaos. Rather, I'm bringing in the chaos. Robertsons is bringing the flavor, and 𝐬𝐀𝐒 just gave us the keys to the kitchen. So stay tuned. Viewers, you're tuned into Taste Gaborone with Robertsons, and if you've been asking yourself how to find your me in every meal, then myself and Chef Michael have the answers for you. Hi.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Very shy, I'm not even gonna lie.
You're gonna be perfectly fine. I see we've done a lot of prep here before we actually got into it, and that's because Nick it's tipa, but it's all good. Please tell us about
mostly because of your nails, okay?
Tell us about what we're gonna do to our chicken just now.
Since now we already took out the first step, which was deboning, which you were scared of. We're just going to be doing a simple grill on the skillet right there, right?
Okay, cool.
I'm going to give you the privilege to season it.
Look at
you know,
that.
as a god, I have to help.
God help us.
We're going to be seasoning it with these dry spices right here. So what I'm going to do, in fact, I'm going to let you choose the spices you want to use.
I'm saying.
I'll correct you if I need to do that, right?
I'm already, you gave me a clue. That's the thing. You led me to it.
Should I give you a bit of a puzzle like that?
Exactly, right? So this is us for now. I don't know how I'm feeling about some paprika or some parsley, or will it be too much?
I don't know if you know, but people add paprika to almost everything.
Does it bring everything together? That's what I learned the other day.
Have you tasted paprika before?
I have.
What does it taste like?
It's
nothing, to be honest. Okay, but it actually adds a smokiness to this item. So what we're going to do, we're going to add more herbs, which we have here. Which is
chaotic, okay.
And then we have paprika here. And then you're going to take this, put it in there, mix it with oil. We're just going to do the traditional, marinades.
So, this is me. I'm tossing everything in.
Toss it all inside.
Alrighty. This is us. Fabulous.
I hope you're taking this. And then after that, I go to Sagamo. Just going to open these spices.
Okay.
I just remember now that we actually need scissors. Right?
Can't I just?
With a knife?
I'm gonna pop it in.
You know what?
Let's see. It's
do
fine.
Just do it. You're being relatable, so
we are at home. Exactly. Not everyone has time to quickly grab their scissors. It's all good. So, viewers, we're using our mixed herbs. We've got our Portuguese chicken, our parsley, and our paprika, right?
Yeah, the Portuguese is the one that's going to give us the base flavor of the chicken. All of this, mogo is just to add on to the chicken, you know.
Fabulous.
This one is for the vegetarians. This is the only vegetable we allow in the chicken here. I want to set that up. There's
nothing
no
else.
fake chicken.
Not even. Yeah. So, can you please tell us a little bit about your journey into being a chef and your love for cooking? Can I? Do I start with my Portuguese?
You can just start. Season it until your ancestors tell you stop.
until they say it's enough.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Okay, no, that's
enough, right? Yes. And then
I actually started out in the restaurant business as a waiter.
Okay.
Before I actually became a cook, not a chef. Kind of there's a chef and then there's a cook.
Okay.
So you start off as a cook. You're basically executing the dreams of a chef,
Okay.
right? You're not actually
Like an understudy.
Exactly, just like an understudy.
Yes.
So, but before I did get into the business of cooking, I actually did like it. Like I loved cooking.
Yeah.
You know, I actually used to be what they call a big back.
A big back, you
I
say.
used to be, big.
You were chubby? I was chubby too. I think everyone passes through that phase. It's,
You know what's
it's
funny?
okay.
Everybody who's been chubby before, they know how to cook. So I'm sure you must have a mean hand. Eh? Yeah.
I try. I'm learning with you.
Yeah,
right?
but yeah, that's where I started. And
I wanted
one of
to
the days I was
separate
just
these.
on TikTok, job hunting. Then I
Yeah.
saw this other restaurant.
Yes.
I won't name it because I don't want people, if it has a bad reputation, they go, what do you want? No.
I'm sure it has a good reputation. So you started off
let's hope so.
as a
I started
cook.
off as a waiter before I became
As a
cook.
waiter, okay.
But then I told the person who was a chef at that time, God bless him wherever he is, that I'm
Yes.
actually interested in cooking because I do love cooking a lot.
And he
I
gave
was
you a
like,
chance.
Yeah, he gave me a chance. He told me, get in here, I'll train you, and I'll tell you this, it's not what I expected. For the movies, it looked very cool.
Yes, but I imagine the pressure is so
Rockstar.
hectic, right?
Very hectic.
Do I turn this around? What are we doing?
No, we're adding oil after this.
We're adding our
But
oil,
we
okay,
do have
cool.
a secret ingredient that I was hiding.
Which is our salt.
Salt, okay,
Viewers,
you
it's
do
the
it.
salt.
Salted, after you salted, that's when
Just
now
a
we're
little,
going to-
right?
Yeah, we're going to be adding the oil.
Some
outside.
oil. As you can see, Chef Michael has brought the chaos into the kitchen with me.
It's actually Chef Les now. I'm watching you now.
Yes, this is my lesson.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I got into the kitchen and like I said, it was not what I expected. It's very hot in the kitchen.
is this enough? Just a bit more?
A little bit more.
Okay.
Oh, but it's a title. It already has some fat inside, so
It'll
it's
be
going to
okay.
render out once it's there.
Look at us, we're learning. So a
So
small
in the kitchen,
massage.
what you normally do, right, is you clean as you go.
Yeah.
Everything that's a bit dirty, you clean.
We
it.
make sure.
Yeah. So when I got into the kitchen, my sister,
Yeah.
I didn't expect to see that. It was very hot. Wow, shut blind. Right now, I got 1 second out of my body.
From the
All
flames.
from the kitchen. The
Yeah.
pressure is insane. I remember I used to get
Really?
depressed at a table of 55 outside. Jeez.
So then how did you fall back in love with the craft after experiencing that level of pressure? Because it
Well-
can't all be that bad.
I actually love pressure, to be honest. If I
Okay.
work in a place and there's no pressure, I get bored, I yawn.
Okay, so you don't mind the heat.
I don't mind the heat at all. As you
Okay.
see, I'm sweating right now and I'm not crashing out.
But we
so-
persist. That's what
But
matters.
We keep going on. The kitchen does actually teach you how to handle pressure, just in life in general. If I was to work admin right now, I don't think the pressure of admin
Would be the same
compare
as the
to
pressure
what-
of the kitchen.
Exactly. I'll
I
definitely
get you.
do it much better than.
What else
yeah.
are we doing to our chicken right now?
It's done now. We're going to check if the skillet is hot enough.
Okay, all right.
Right now. So we're going to put it with the skin. first,
Okay,
so that
that
all
makes
fat
sense.
renders out.
That makes
So while you're
sense.
doing that, I think then I have to start the vegetables now.
In the heart of the kitchen, the chef and I get to work. Fresh vegetables, carefully sliced, each cut bringing out color, texture, and life. Sizzling gently in the pan as the aroma of Robertsons spices begins to fill the air. There's a rhythm here. Calm, confident, and full of passion. Every single step is intentional and every single ingredient is treated with care. Now, as for our chicken, it's expertly cut, perfectly portioned, and seasoned to perfection. Onto the grill it goes, where the heat transforms it into something truly special. Juices sealed, creating that rich, smoky flavor that makes every bite unforgettable. This is more than cooking, it's an experience. Viewers, you're still tuned in to Taste Gaborone with Robertsons, and we're just about to make it to my favorite segment. We're about to have some nibbles and some taste. I invite you all to stay tuned. Viewers at home, as you can see, we have popped outside, and that's because we're just about to hit the braai. I'm here with Chef Michael. We're gonna have our Robertsons goodies, and we're gonna attack this meat the best way we know how. So please, Chef Michael, take us through. Are we doing exactly what we did with the chicken earlier, or do you have something else to show me?
Yes, I do have something that I could show you right now. It's just a simple trick my head chef once showed me.
Okay.
All you have to do right now...
The joys of being outside.
Yeah, the joys of being outside, in nature. Now nature is making us suffer.
It's okay.
Anyway, so I was about to say, normally when people braai meat at home, they don't realize what they're making. A simple mistake. Kana awapa.
Yes.
Normally what it does, they similar in
Starts to shrink.
Exactly. So it doesn't cook evenly. Sometimes if you don't want the other end, it's medium rare, make a high, it's fully cooked.
Yeah.
So what we normally do, there's this white lining that's here. I think you can see it here.
Yes.
Maybe the camera can look at it as well.
Okay.
Right? All you have to do is take your knife, the tip of your knife,
Okay.
and then just
get in there.
Just get in there and
That
take
way,
that part out.
it spreads evenly.
It spreads evenly. So even
That
when you
makes
cook
sense.
it, like it's
cold.
It's not going to do that. It's just going to be flat.
That's perfectly
so
clear.
Now what we're going
I think
to do?
we nipped this one as well. Will this one be okay?
This one doesn't really have it like that. So
Okay.
I think it's going to be fine.
Perfect. So you can hop in there.
Hey.
I was curious to know while I start my process. I'm gonna go in with the barbecue spice earlier.
But
Kylo.
before that, you
Okay.
need something called a binder,
We need our binder.
which is oil.
Which is our oil. Okay, so unlike the chicken, I start with my oil first here.
Well, you know, we actually did make a mistake. We could have done
Really?
that.
Okay.
A binder goes on everything. Sometimes people use oil. Sometimes people... I think Americans, when they smoke their meat...
Sure.
When Americans smoke their meat, sometimes they use... they like using... What was that? Is it ketchup or something like that? It's ketchup, some sort of sauce. Oh, mustard. They like using mustard as a binder.
Okay.
That's just for the spices to be able to, you know, like go on the meat.
I get
That's the
you.
purpose of oil. So, but now we're on to something. That marinating.
We were.
You were actually onto something.
really were.
Next time, what let's say like.
No, it's the joys of being outside. So we've got our binder in there, and that's because we want our spices to stay on.
Yep.
So tell me a little bit more about the cooking experience. What's your favorite thing to cook? Oroho.
You don't want to take away the taste of the meat. What does it spice? That's one thing people should know. You do
We
not
don't want to overpower.
Bro, you see, just put barbecue. You want to Portuguese chicken. I don't spice.
Is it? My
Anyway.
people love flavor, okay? I
Bro,
can't blame them.
it's
So
too
a bit
much
of
flavor.
salt. A bit of
as well.
salt. So yes, I was curious to know what your favorite thing to cook is. Okay, give me a top 3. I think you have too many favorites.
Yeah, because I eat too much. But anyway, I actually don't like cooking like that at home when I'm alone. Is
it because this is your day-to-day life?
No, exactly.
Yeah.
But not even that only, but because of, well, no,
think that's
better
enough,
come now put a little more.
Okay.
You know, just trust your feelings. Just
get in there.
But yeah, my
I'm
top
happy
3, I like noodles. But not like packet noodles.
I was about to say,
the
do you
ones
elevate your noodles?
Yeah, I actually do.
Okay.
I try to recreate the ones I see on YouTube, which is very hard to do. I think when I was deboning the chicken, I get it.
Yes.
You can use the bone to make
a broth.
Exactly.
Yes.
So I like that process of making a broth because sometimes the broth takes all night to make it. Then after that, you buy the ingredients and then use
I
it.
massage this a bit?
So, did you put the garlic inside?
Yeah.
Really?
These are the flakes. We
There's
didn't
garlic
go.
in here?
Yeah. We didn't go in with garlic powder. We went
let me
with
just trust you again. Okay, now you can just
a little
massage
bit,
it.
right?
Give it love.
Give it all the love in the
All
world.
love. If you feel like the oil is not enough,
I
you
think
can
I need a
actually
bit
add
of
that.
oil,
You
yeah.
can do that. But my top 3, I love noodles with that fresh broth that's made from, you know, from love. I like home cooked stuff. Then
When let's say you're out, you're at Pigs on Fire, or you're in a restaurant. What do you enjoy preparing for your clients?
I like steak. I like preparing steak.
You love a good steak?
You know, because it's mostly easier to do. You know, it doesn't take much from you. And that's how I like one now and just time it and with fries on the side. So that's what I like about that. Like preparing steak is
Yes.
my favorite thing. I don't like doing pastry.
No?
No.
Really?
I don't
think
like
that's where we
pastry
become
at all.
opposites. If I'm not doing like a really mean pasta, then I love to bake. I can make a really mean pie.
But that's at home, right?
Okay, I get
Exactly.
you.
I
Compared
would
to
like to do it at home,
high
but if it's
pressure.
work, no.
Yes.
Number 2, the mistake was number 2, right?
Yes.
I like steak, sirloin to be specific. I
Okay.
love sirloin. I love noodles. And my number 1 thing, fried rice. Love fried rice.
Fried rice.
A simple fried rice.
Okay, I'm super excited to bring our food over to the grill.
Yeah.
I think we can head on into that, right?
Okay, now
Yeah.
let me. You know what?
This is us.
I'll
Is it
make
my turn?
Yeah, you have
The
to do it
honors.
this
I'm doing the
time.
honors. We're taking the Robertsons marinated meat straight to the Braai grill, where the real flavor begins. Packed with spice, depth, and character, it's carefully placed onto the grill. The moment it hits the heat, everything changes. Sizzle, that instant sound tells you something special is happening. Flames rise, smoke curls, and the aroma begins to build. It's rich, it's smoky, and it's oh so irresistible. The meat is turned slowly and deliberately, allowing every side to meet the fire. We're in no rush. We've got patience, heat, Robertson's spices, and precision. We're locking in those juices and caramelizing our edges, and that signature smoky crust starts to form. This is where texture, taste, and technique come together. From the grill to perfection, every moment adds flavor to the story. It's time to dive into our goodies. Okay, we've had all sorts of fun with our barbecue spice, with our garlic, with our Portuguese chicken, and now it's finally time for myself and Chef Michael to just attack this meal. So I asked about our forks and our knives, and he said, in true Braai fashion, we've got to attack it with our hands.
Yeah.
So I don't know, I think I'll go for a piece of chicken. What are you having?
Everything.
All of it, right? I'm gonna have a quick nibble before we say bye-bye to our lovely viewers.
You've been eyeing that chicken or something up in a season of Guyana, so
You know?
I think you're gonna give yourself a compliment. Just not going to be truthful. I actually want to taste this. I want to taste this. Actually, I want. This is how you chow it.
You're going in.
Another enough boys, huh?
The silence on set is because the food is absolutely fabulous. After you've had your nibble, you've got to tell the people how it's... Listen, I've been given my flowers. Thank you very much.
You did a very good job.
Thank you. What do you think about our food?
The silence speaks for itself, eh?
So, after you've served your lovely family at home and you hear what the living room is quiet, just know that they're enjoying. I hope you managed to find your me in every meal with us today. This was Taste Gaborone with Robertsons. Thank you so much for tuning in.